2 boxes from Japan. My contact has gone above and beyond this week. I have no idea what's in here. He's just said you'll love them. And one of them is something rare and Sega. Let's take a look. Now he's giving me some Japanese, I don't know what they are. They look like some kind of lollies or, I don't know, like a little, it's like a lifesaver or something like that. Oh, look at this. Thank you. And we're gonna get this off and have a good look. Yep, I've got it off without, it's a new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Looks like a little chocolate bar or something. That is so cool. Now, what have we got here? I'm going to have to get this down. Hang on a minute, hang on. Look at this. Oh, it's a Pri Fun Sega Printer. Pri Fun? As in print, Fun Sega Printer. Now I did hear about these. These are for the Sega Saturn. It's a printer that plugs up to the Sega Saturn and you can print things. Apparently you can even print game screenshots. What? I don't know how, okay. Look at that. I've opened it up. I don't know how the ink works or I'll have to really research this one. This is quite good. You know what I'm going to say? We're going to have a look at this on Ion Retro, absolutely for sure. We're going to have to use this thing and see how it works, what it can print on the Sega Saturn. There's no box for it, but it's got a manual and these cables. I assume they plug into the Sega Saturn. It's got an in and an out, and I have a feeling that it may go through the AV and read what the AV's seeing and print it out. Now I was kind of jumping ahead then. I was looking at what's in here, but we still haven't opened this box. So we'll move that one away and we'll get this out, and it's a PlayStation 2 keyboard. PlayStation 2 keyboard, is there anything? And they're quite scarce. You don't see them much these days. We'll open it up and have a quick look. And as you can see, it's pretty much brand new.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
So it's just a regular style keyboard with a numeric pad and all the standard type of stuff, and it's also got Japanese writing, as you would expect coming from Japan. Well, that's pretty good for the PlayStation 2 collection. I'm more interested to see what games are going to take advantage of this. Now onto this big box. Now I don't know what this is. It looks like some, I don't know what it is. They're flyers. Oh, love this type of stuff. It's a Sega Saturn flyer for upcoming games from Konami. So 96 spring lineup. Let's open it up and have a look. Oh, nice and thick. So there it is there, and it also has, how do we open this? Oh, how nice is this? Oh, Gradius. Snatcher, Gradius. It's obviously got other Konami games such as Parodius and Parodius Deluxe Pack, Police Nauts, Parodius Forever with You. Awesome, not bad. And also there's this, Attack on Titan. I don't know what this is. I think this is just a cover that this came in to protect it. So we'll put it back in there for now. I love getting stuff like that. All right, there's a lot of packing in here. A lot of packing. Looks like there's another box. It's a box within a, oh, this is actually heavy. no wonder it was heavy. This is a Famicom Box. A Famicom Box is a demo unit that was in retail shops in Japan to test out new games. It actually holds 15 games from memory. I should be right. Yes, 15 games, and you can see there's some cartridges in there already, and they are NES style cartridges. I'm not going to go too far into detail. I will definitely do this sooner rather than later on Ion Retro. We will open it up and have a look if it's got all its parts. So it's being packed quite well, and as you can see, we've got the Zapper light gun here, which is hardwired to the unit, and the other two things will be the control pad. We'll just check them out. As I said, this was just made for Japan, and ironically, they use NES-style controllers with longer cords. Obviously, because people are probably lining up to play the games, they want to have a bit of space. On the side here, you've got a holder for the two controllers and kind of a holster for the Zapper gun. Now, it's also come with documentation. Let's have a look. Okay, wow. So it's not an original manual. It looks like a photocopy manual, it would be. And it's just the manual of the Famicom Box, obviously. Not too bad at all. This folder's nothing special. It's just photocopied instructions of the games that are installed in here. Hey, let's take a look at this thing. Well, here it is, all connected and ready to go. As you can imagine, I'm very excited. I'm also excited to see that this looks like Mahjong right here, or Ghosts and Goblins. And that's another version of Ghosts and Goblins I now have for my Ghosts and Goblins Ghouls and Ghosts collection. So I'm pretty sure it's it. I'm not great at reading Japanese, but I've seen those characters so many times, it just has to be. Now, I can hear a slight humming coming from the 240 volt to 100 volt step down transformer going into the Famicom Box, and I can even hear a slight humming coming from the Famicom Box. My TV's not turned on. I have not turned it on yet, and I just want to do it. Let's go. The CRT first. We'll let that just warm up for a couple of seconds. We've got the speaker connected to the CRT, and I'm assuming it's this button. Yes, it is! Look at that Famicom Box! Awesome! So I'll just turn it down. So obviously it's scrolling through games, I assume. F1 race, which is that one. So the next one will be this one up the top. I do not know what that game is, baseball. There you go. And it's working fantastically. I was looking before for the keys for the front of the Famicom Box. It's missing the keys for this and also the key to switch it off and on. It's stuck in the on position, I'm sure. But that's no big deal. I can actually take the top of the housing off, get to the barrel lock, go to a locksmith, and they can knock up a key with ease. It hardly cost anything. That's Adventure Island. Now the next one is going to be Ghosts and Goblins, or Mahjong. We'll have a look. Come on. Yes! So that's another, that's great. And keep in mind, these are NES style cartridges. I can't open it, as I said, yet. It's going to take a little bit of work to get it open. That is very, very exciting, considering they're different style cartridges. So it's like a whole different format, if you like. Famicom Wrestling, awesome. And they seem to be around that era, I've noticed. Oh, there was some there, 84, so that's probably a bit of a stretch, a few years. I do not know how many games are available for the Famicom Box, considering they're black cartridges, NES-style cartridges. Duck Hunt, well, you'd have to have Duck Hunt if you've got the gun. We'll check that in a minute. I'm over the moon. I love this. The whole, the interface here, Nintendo Entertainment System, Famicom Box. Of course, you've got to have Mario. I'm sure that would have been one of the most popular games. So we'll just keep cycling through. We'll see what the next game is. So we've got, so far, Ghosts and Goblins Golf. So Ghosts and Goblins and Mario, they'll be ones I'll be playing quite a lot on it. I don't mind the golf as well, believe it or not. It's quite a fun game. I think we're about to go through the loop in a minute. Mahjong. Yeah, I can tell the type of characters because I have got Mahjong on the Famicom and I've booted it up many a time, not to play it, but I think I was testing cartridges or something like that. So that's quite good. It's a very big box. I don't know where else. Commando! Awesome, 2 Capcom games in this unit. Awesome. So, oh, great. I don't know if that flicker was a part of a cartridge fault just before, but could just be how it starts up, I think, from memory. Regardless, they probably need a clean, but so we're back at F1 race. Yeah, they probably need a clean, so that won't hurt. They've probably been sitting in there for who knows how long. This is an awesome, awesome addition to my already growing Nintendo collection. So we'll see if we can play it. How about that? We'll put that up there. The control pads, I'll just undo this and I will step out of the way. We'll turn the volume up for a second. Oh, there you go. It's quite easy to get into. So that was just pressing an A button and you can select with up, you can't go across. And there you go, Makimura. Just press start. How easy is that? How awesome is this? And it's just got AV outputs, there's no RGB obviously or anything like that. And there you go, Ghosts and Goblins. I'll just pause it. It does look identical to other versions such as the Famicom version and the American and PAL versions. There's no real difference, and obviously it's just, they're in specific cartridges specifically for demo use. There also usually is a coin operated mechanism on the right hand side of the Famicom box. I think that was so people didn't play for free. They had to pay something like 100 yen or something like that just to have a game. This hasn't come with it, but that is not a bother to me. This, just to have this is awesome. I don't know if I'll have it in the play area or I'll just put it out here on display and then maybe occasionally play it because I quite like it. I like the interface. I think the interface is quite good. If we hit reset, see what it does. Yeah, so it just goes back to the select screen. And we've just got 10, I'll turn it down again. And we've just got 10 cartridges, obviously, in the holder out of 15, and that's why they're shadowed out. How good is this? I am blown away by the size of it, by the rarity of it, by what it actually was. It was a demo unit and also kind of a kiosk. I have heard also it has been put in hotels as well. Hotels were using it, so, you know, if a couple went away with their kids or kid, they wanted to play a bit of Famicom, they'd be in the hotel room and they could go ahead and play whatever games they want. Ghosts and Goblins and Mario, whatever it may have been. This is incredible. I'm blown away, and you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to play a bit of Duck Hunt. I don't have to reload.
When I was 14, I became obsessed with importing Japanese video games, and this was before Japanese video games were cool. I started with the Mega Drive and haven't looked back. These days, my best friend lives in Japan and enjoys hunting down some of the rarest and obscure consoles, games and accessories for me. He has a list of everything I own and buys things on my behalf I don't have. The best part is, I don't know what I'm getting until I've opened it. This is What's in the Box, Japan.